Hello everybody, so today I will talk about calculus. The topic today is about integration. So now I will show you the technique. Question A, we have the integral from 0 to number 5 f of x. In this situation, we need to follow the given conditions in here. We have from 0 to number 2 and number 2 to number 5. So we got about the integral from 0 to number 2 f of x dx plus the integral from number 2 to number 5 f of x dx. So this one you got about 7 minus 1, so you got about 6, and that's it, the answer of question A. We go to question B. We have 2 f of x. This is about reverse the boundaries in here, so you got about negative number 2, and we have the integral from number 2 to number 5 f of x dx, and this one we got about negative number 1. Negative number 1 multiplied with negative number 2, you got about 2. Now let's go to C. This one we got the integral number 2 multiplied with the integral from 0 to number 2 f of x dx plus number 3 multiplied with the integral from 0 to number 2 g of x dx. So this one we got about 7 and this one we got about number 2. This is about 14, this is about number 6, so the total is about 20. Now this one we got the integral from 0 to number 2, first derivative of the function g of x dx, so you got about gx, and we have the boundary from 0 to number 2, so we got about g number 2 minus g number 0, because on the question they just provide in here, so because both of number are equals, so you got about 0. The next one you got the integral from 0 to number 2 f of x dx plus the integral from 0 to number 2 dx, because we have the number 1 in here. And this one you got about number 7. Next we have x, the integral of dx, you got about x, and you got about from 0 to number 2, so we have 7 plus 2 minus 0, so we got about 7 plus 2, and you got about 9. Now we go to the last one. So we have the integral from 0 to number 2 g of x dx plus the integral from 0 to number 2 e to the power of negative x squared dx. This one we got about number 2 This one we got about the square root of b over 2 error function. We put about s and we have the boundary from 0 to number 2. So we got about 2 plus the square root of b over 2 error function of number 2. That's it, the end. Thank you for watching.